Hi, I'm Dr. Avellanet, and I am here today to talk to you about my line of liposuction cannulas, the Precision Diamonds. A little bit of a history about the cannulas. This goes back about 15 years. My dad was a cosmetic surgeon as well. He did a design of diamond-shaped openings in the cannula. And the diamond shapes, why? Because it's like having four blades. You go into the skin, and when you're doing the motion of liposuction as you're going in and out, it's like having four blades grasping the tissue and taking that tissue more efficiently. So fast forward to now, well, 15 years later, this was a couple of years ago, with his experience and with my own experience, we came together and we decided to design what we call today the Precision Diamonds. So three key components of the cannula. Number one, the tip. As you can see, the tip is what we call a spatula-like tip. This is for easing the penetration into the skin. So avoiding any friction, avoiding any extra force. Just with the spatula, you ease the penetration of the cannula into the fat layer. Number two would be how we place the Precision Diamonds. We place them in a spiral way, as you can see, and if you go around, not one diamond mirror the other. So that is very important because, again, when you're doing the motion of lipo, the in and out, to be more efficient and be able to grasp that tissue and get the most fat in the less time, we need this spiral shape fashion. Number three would be the mini handle. What we call the mini handle is an integrated handle that fits perfectly fine in the palm of your hands, avoiding adding length or adding weight when we have an extra handle. Also, with this mini handle, by placing it and holding the cannula, the handle and the cannula, they become an extension of your fingers. And this is very important because in a liposuction procedure, we all know that it's a very tactile, it's a blind procedure. So we have to be able to, when we do the motion, kind of feel what we're doing in the tissue. So these three things, the spatula-like design of the tip, how the diamond shapes are placed in a spiral fashion, and the mini handle, integrated handle, into the palm of the hand. All of these three, adding that we used aluminum instead of stainless steel to make the cannula much lighter than other cannulas in the market. All of that will bring you efficiency, which is critical during liposuction procedure. Liposuctions tend to be very long procedures, exhausting, physical for the surgeon. So having a cannula that is efficient to minimize that surgery time is critical. And by doing that, what do you get? You get a lot of fat in much less time. And that is very important when you're doing bigger patients, for example, or you're doing multiple areas that you are what we call debulking and having to extract a lot of fat in less time. And eventually, what is very, very important, and this number one thing in every single surgery, is the safety of the patient. So by having a cannula that is efficient, that you can get the most fat out, that can minimize the time that the patient is in the surgical suite, will just be much more safe for the patient.